So, how do we test that? People call Ls the loop gain, which is equal to As beta S. Why is called loop gain? See what is the gain in this loop, right? Beta into A is the gain in the loop gain. So, this is known as the loop gain of the feedback connection, A into S. In general, both A and S, A and beta are functions of frequency. So, this loop gain should not result into poles in the right of plane for this overall transfer function. If you write beta S as equal to P1 S by Q1 S, will be ratio of two polynomials, because after all it contains inductors, resistors, capacitors. So, the unit transfer function will be ratio of two polynomials. However, the denominator polynomial of this must have zeros in the left of plane, because the positive network. For a transfer function, there is no necessity of P1 being having zeros in the left of plane, it can be anywhere. Similarly, for A of S, we have Ps by Qs. Again, Qs should have zeros in the left of plane, but there is no requirement of Ps having zeros in the left of plane, because it is a transfer function. We studied in 101. So, beta S which will come out to be right. This is the overall transfer function after feedback between the output Y of S and the input X of S. So, this is Y of S by X of S. Now, let us check whether this transfer function is stable or not. So, what are the requirements? We do not care about the zeros, because the transfer function it can be anywhere, but the zeros of this composite polynomial must be in the left of plane. So, the polynomial formed by Qs, Q1s and Ps, P1s, this polynomial must be what? For the name we gave such polynomial which has zeros in the left of plane. Nobody remember? Hurwitz polynomial, remember? We called a polynomial in S which has all the zeros in the left of plane, we call it Hurwitz polynomial, 101. Yes or no? Anyway, let us call that the such polynomials which have zeros in the left of plane are called the Hurwitz polynomials. And I gave you a method of testing Hurwitz polynomial. No? take the odd part and even part and divide by each other. Either I didn't give you or you forgot. 1/1, not here. Okay. So this has to be Hurwitz polynomial. If it is a Hurwitz polynomial, guaranteed that the zeros of this are in the left half plane. Now question is, how do you test whether the polynomial is a Hurwitz polynomial or not? I gave you in the 101, if I remember well. If you have a polynomial like this, I am just giving an example. If this is the polynomial corresponding to something like this, then the Hurwitz polynomial test gives you the following method. Take the highest power, in this case S4, and this is even power. So pull out all the terms corresponding to even power, that is even part of the polynomial, and divide it by the odd part of the polynomial by long division. So what do you get? Right? This division should continuously give you an SSS here. Here I am getting S cube here, right? So obviously there are poles, there are zeros of this polynomial in the left half plane, in the right half plane. Maybe I took a wrong example, so let me make it as a 2s square. So it becomes s square now I'm in trouble. I got S, but I got a premature termination. I should go on doing 4 S's must come here because S4 we started with. When you do this inversion and all this, it prematurely terminated. What it means is S square plus 1 is a common factor between this part and this part, which is true obviously. So this is S square plus 1 whole square plus S into S square plus 1. So you got a common S square plus 1 which is appearing as a common factor here. But anyway, I think I took wrong examples. But what all method of testing is, take the highest power polynomial, subpolynomial, either the even or odd part, divided by the other polynomial or a continuous division. What a continuous division means? Take S here, whatever the remainder, now take this and divide this by the remainder and go on doing this. It should not prematurely terminate, and it should go through all possible steps here, and the coefficient of this S must all be positive. If this happens, then this polynomial is a Hurwitz polynomial. Here it is 1, 1, 1, so up to this is perfectly all right, except you have a common factor. Network theorist will test a given polynomial Hurwitz which is obtained by this feedback connection by using the simple test like this, because this is a test which was found by network theory people. Control theory people, what they did is modified the same test as an algorithm and call that method Routh-Hurwitz test. Which is same as the Hurwitz test I gave you, except this way of dividing, they wrote it into some kind of an algorithm. Method is exactly the same, they call it Routh-Hurwitz test, which is same as the Hurwitz test.